candidas. A common name is yeast. That's a modern English name which comes from an old English terminology, yeast. Okay, yeast. Yeast it's an Indo-English word for boil, push up. So anything that yeasts, it pushes up. The King James terms it as leaven. It leavens. Anything that leavens, it pops up, it pushes up, may be termed as yeast. But to separate between fungus, because fungus are single-cell living organisms, they also yeast, they also push up, they also leaven, they also make a rising, just like the bacteria does, and other single-cell living organisms that do the same in the process of fermentation. So they do that in the process of fermentation. You may have in your biology fermentation. So there are different fermenters, also known as decomposers. Okay, so they decompose. They decompose food, they decompose organisms. Where you have compounds, they break them down to get energy from them. Just like your respiration, you use oxygen to break down the glucose in order for you to get energy. They break it down themselves to get hydroxyls, and they take the energy, so they leave minus energy. So it would be in kilojoules minus. Every time you have fermentation, the end result would be minus in kilojoules, leaving you with hydroxyls and carbon dioxide. Okay? And so that is the process of what you call yeast. And yeast is a pathogen. Yeast is a pathogen, meaning a disease-causing organism. So we have what you call infections. It comes as an infection. Okay? Comes as an infection. So it infects. That simply means it causes disease. There are 38 different known symptoms valued as diseases. When you go to the hospital, they will not be symptoms, they will be diseases. They will be diseases. So we handle them as diseases. And so we treat them as diseases. But you can do 2 strikes to kill the pathogen or to avoid the pathogen from you. So you can avoid 8 known diseases. 38. Okay? Sorry. 38 known diseases by single strike. Number 1, avoid it. Avoid it. The only way it can cohabit with you internally through your mouth. When you breathe it in passing, you can actually kill it. The food you have, the food you eat, the food you have, the food you eat in a normal way, because they're found in the air. Generally, commonly, they're found in the air. And so if you just breathe it in the passing, it can be done away with from you. But if you eat it, you take it intentionally and put it in your mouth, then there'll be an overgrowth. So it becomes infectious. So number one way of doing away with it is to do what? Avoid it. How do you avoid it? How do you avoid it? Yeah, by refusing to take it. By intentionally refusing to take it. So, in my coming here, traveling all the way from the end of Kenya to this end of Kenya, the other side, we started traveling yesterday. How not so serious with your thoughts? To still just go ahead and take it. It will take us 1 week to tell you so many things, convince you. They're not technical universities. There are only two technical universities. Unless another one has come up. Universities. Unless another one has come up. And they're the only ones that are called the. They use the word the. The Technical University of Kenya and Technical University of where? Mombasa. Can't you be proud? Alafu mnaniambia nitoke huko the other end of Kenya, nikuje this other end of Kenya to spend 1 week just to tell you avoid yeast because it will infect you. Si mnanidanganya. Alafu you're technical, your mind is technical. I don't even know why you came to this university. How did you qualify to come to this university? Ulisoma high school wapi? Where did you go to high school? Talk like a university chap. Maranda. Not Miranda. You don't say Miranda. You're spoiling that thing. Say Miranda. Ni Miranda. Sini Miranda. Yeah, why you say Miranda? So I'm like, Miranda, what is that? Si ni shule Raila alisomea. So you can be like Raila. Oh yeah. You went to the same school, same class where Raila sat. And why are you not like Raila? Ama inakuja. God knows. Yeah, but you have to, when he was there, he showed up. You have to start from here. Show up that you can be somebody. Imagine you came from Miranda and you're chosen to come to a technical university. A technical university. And then you want me to spend 1 week just to tell you that yeast infects. Anyway, I'll try my best. By the time I leave this place, I hope you will have picked something, that yeast is infectious. You say we find it in foods, like which ones? I'm beginning with you because you're very close to me and your face is jolly. Uyo is still not smiling with me. I leave him for later time. This one started smiling. Woe unto you, you've smiled with me, I'll be on your case. Even tomorrow. Look for me tomorrow. We'll go. Which foods? Bread. Yeah, you're looking at me like now you want to participate. Another one? Talk like a university student. Ongea. Unaogopa nani? Apana, baking powder is not yeast. Baking powder is a mimic to yeast. Baking powder is a compounded chemical, sodium bicarbonate. They're sodas, they're carbonates, either bicarbonate or a carbonate, sodium carbonate, they're carbonate, they're minuses, okay? But they're mimic to yeast. Yeast is a single cell living organism, a living organism. So, like which one? Which food? He said bread. So which one can you say? I am still thinking. I come to Miranda. Shulia Miranda. I'll be calling you Miranda from today. Ama utakasirika. You're proud of being from Miranda. Ebu niambie, which are the food? I'm coming to you, so get ready. I can tell you anything because this is my neighbor at home. Huyu, tunatoka naye nyumbani. Same church. Okay, so I'm coming to you. Which other food? Fermented what? Fermented milk. Fermented milk is a bacteria. Though it ferments, though it leavens, it may cause similar stuff. But I'm looking for fungus, foods that have fungus. Okay, continue. Mandazi, yes. Mandazi, they can use baking powder or they can use yeast. Any other? Buns, yes. The buns, buns. Any other? Look this side. Look this side. Look this side. Yes. When I see that you're not looking this side, that's where I point. Tell me, because these are the foods you eat. PA, what were PA? You're not exempted from my participation. The foods that leaven, the yeasted foods. At the coast, there's a common one. There's a common one on the streets. It's called what? A common one on the streets. Mahamri. I've never tasted it, but I think I've had people talk about mahamri. Mahamri is leavened, Ni kama mandazi. Yes. So another one, a common one is leftover. Yes. Mushroom. Mushroom is yes. Wangapi wanakula mushroom hapa? Usiseme ni wewe. I'll reserve you for later. Wangapi wanakula mushrooms hapa? Mushroom. Leftovers. Leftover. The Bible talks so much about leftovers. We'll see how a leftover is a single destroyer. So, number one, we've said avoid it. Number two, you can eat alkaline foods to get rid of it, especially once you avoid it, you can eat alkaline foods or bases the most potent ones, if you can take 2 cloves of garlic, 1 onion, blend in a glass of water. Watu wa nyuma, andika. Write this. 2 cloves of garlic, 1 onion, blend in a glass of water. Drink in the evening before you go to sleep. Because yeast or decomposers, they thrive in the night. They operate much in the night. Decomposers in general. Oh, the bad things operate in the night. Evil thrives in the night, including roaches, even evil people. They love the night. The thieves, the murderers, name them, adulterers, all these bad things,